Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I'm going to react to some street drifting fails. And I want to break down kind of why they happened. So buckle your seatbelts, keep your hands inside. We're going for a crazy ride. Starting with this Mustang. I already know where this is gonna go. Oh, I did not see it going that bad. Oh, let's do that again. So, I don't even think, honestly, I think he was just trying to do a rolling burnout and kind of like fishtail a little bit, as the old muscle car guys would call it.
Well, that right there, that's real American muscle. Chevrolet Corvette.
And he starts going sideways there, and then it snaps back on him. And there was no recovering it. He wasn't like ready to actually drift, it just projected him down into that grass, and then next thing you know, he was tumbling over. The lesson learned there is don't try to be a show-off unless you really know what you're doing and you can manji the straight, because he did not know how to manji the straight. No. All right. No. Oh. What? Yo, that was so freaking lucky. But hold on, let's see where he went wrong. We didn't get to see too much of it. Okay, so I can already hear like there's no throttle input, so he whipped it and just did not get back on throttle. So you actually have to get back on throttle to basically catch yourself from spinning out, especially in cars that are lower power like this and not really gripped up. It's even more imperative. Now, too much throttle and you can spin yourself out too, but there's a certain mix. This guy just really did nothing and he just went flying. All right, what do we got here? What the heck is this thing? Oh, that actually was not that bad. So, all right, let's break this down. He whipped it and just has like zero traction because it's in the rain. His car is probably already set up pretty loose anyways, even though it does say he's the drift king. Ideally, like in the rain, you're gonna want your car to be more gripped up than you are in the dry, right? To overcome that extra slip. Ah, that was a bummer. Oh, nice little 370Z. What you got? We want to see fails. God, whose man's? What even car is that anyways? And it looks so freaking out of control. Oh no! Dominated the front end.
You're not really.
God dang it, that sucks. But you know what doesn't suck? Shopping at haugenracing.com. All sorts of good stuff. Guys, go check it out. We also have a bunch of new merchandise dropping this Friday. So from the time of this upload. Oh. Today. Damn it, I need to redo that. I want to redo that, Aaron. We got 3 new t-shirts, a new sweatshirt, 5 new Sura collar rings. Go check it out. Sell me out so we can drop some more. All right, back to the video. Oh, we got a little S14 action. A little clutch kicking. Oh, 3-wheeling. Dirt drop. Ah. First thoughts, it's hard to see because it's a blurry video, but this car looks like super low and not very well gripped up. When he initiated, I liked the initiation. Like, bit of a flick, little kind of power over, but the fact he can power over and it's like not a very high powered car means he is set up pretty loose. Now what that does when you're set up loose is you can't use throttle to pull yourself out of situations. You just kind of keep sliding further. He ended up sliding kind of off the edge. He didn't put enough angle in it to like maintain that curvature. At this point, you just gotta try to throttle out, honestly. There's not really much you can do, and he doesn't have much grip. I respect that he tried throttling out and then almost had it, but just went down there. I think the car is okay, but that's just a bummer. This is kind of why you don't drift on the street, because it can just happen. All right, honestly looking super smooth. Like, pretty decent car control there. I just spun out, smoked the curb. That's a weird one. Like, I want to say maybe he ran into some dirt. That is the thing. Like if you're going and you're in a drift and then suddenly your traction changes and you're kind of not used to that happening or ready for it. This is why we drift on tracks, because the grip is generally consistent. You know what you're going to get. So with this one, I just feel like most likely hit a patch of sand. It's a little hard to tell, and that spun him out. Oh God. I don't think this is gonna go well. Oh, what? Hits 2 cars? Are you kidding me? Oh, God, that was a hit. To me, I think he just had too much speed going through that corner. Just honestly a miscalculation. And then once his rear wheels were hitting dirt, he had way less traction and there's just no recovering it. I mean, way back, he should have already been left foot braking or braking to kind of slow himself down, or on throttle more potentially to kind of pull himself out of that. But I don't know how his car is set up. That takes a lot of grip to actually be able to pull yourself out of stuff. Oh, the wall tap action. Oh no. So I think honestly the angle, like his approach angle to the wall just wasn't right. He kind of straight lined, that wall's a curve, right? And so he kind of straight lined into it, which dragged him too deep into it. And a lot of times when that happens, unfortunately, it whips that front end into the wall. So just a miscalculation, but I love the aggression. We'll drift in practice session. Like I just ran over a cone. It's okay. How did you guys hit each other? You guys were so far away. Honestly, like I don't even need to rewatch that. That's just me.
What's your profanity?
Right, I'm sorry.
I don't even need to rewatch that. I know exactly what happened. That's that's me. I am just struggling, Aaron. I don't even need to rewatch that. That's honestly a case of target fixation because he was so freaking far away. I think he was just staring at that lead car, trying to gain that proximity, and then noticed he spun out and kept staring at him. A lot of times what happens when you're racing and drifting, especially when you're learning until you kind of can work through this, is where you look is where you go. And that's a perfect case of it. I'm gonna be honest, that one again, like it just over-rotated on him. He was kind of manging. This car's probably, it does not look set up for drifting. Like he's full throttle and he kind of full throttles and then it snaps on him. Ideally, like you're letting off, you're letting it transition and then you're getting back on throttle to catch the car. It just, to me, looks like he really doesn't know how to drift and he was just kind of full sending it. That's why, I mean, you gotta take it to the track, you gotta practice. Oh, nice, little legal street takeover. God damn it. That actually sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, by the way, I haven't really talked about the street takeover thing for a little while. I fully support this where it's in a legal environment, it's set up, everything's walled off. I wish the spectators weren't right on the wall because that can still happen. But I think this is cool. It gives people a place to do this kind of stuff, go do burnouts, donuts, and it's not getting in the way, putting other people in danger's way that don't want to be. Whoa, what on earth, dude? Oh my God. Okay, so like he just tried to do a power over, which is a technique to enter a drift, but he started way too late and then again just kind of froze up because he's like, oh man, I'm actually drifting, and the car gripped up and he just went flying straight. Like I'm noticing so many of these are because people initiate and then they don't get back on throttle and the car grips up and they go in a straight line. And I think they freeze up, they look at something and they steer themselves right into it. Oh, boys are on it. What the heck just happened there? Oh, he's pissed. Let's see. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. It honestly looks like the lead driver maybe spun out and then slammed on the brakes. It's really important that like when you do spin out in a tandem, you ideally are also trying to get out of the way of the people following you because that leaves them no place to go but right into you. No, dude. Okay, so it is wet out, so you have a lot less grip. And he was honestly just carrying too much speed. Like the guy in the front's killing it, right? And he's trying to kind of catch up, and so he tries to go faster, but if you saw, he ends up going in a straight line, and he just completely washes out. Ideally there, you're kind of like doing what you can with the brakes and throttle, trying to get yourself off of that straight line and back into like a drift, but that sucks. All right, well, I hope that was a little bit fun and also informational for you guys. Again, all right, I'm ending it on that note. I hope this was informational for you guys, as well as fun. Dude, me. All right, I'm ending it on that note. I hope this was fun for you guys to watch, and also maybe you learned something. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that subscribe button. Also, check out all our new merch we just dropped, and we'll see you guys in a couple days. Peace.